Hi, my name is Andrew Case, and I'm a Bible translation consultant working here in Equatorial Guinea, and some of my work involves remote checking. And so I wanted to share what my workspace is like so that perhaps this can help some others who are looking for creative solutions. So let's get started. Right here is my Asus 14-inch tactile laptop, and up above is another Asus screen that's super thin and also super portable, and it doesn't require any power input. It's all powered by this one USB cable. So what I've done here, this is a very inexpensive solution, is I've taken this cardboard box, and you can see here, basically I just cut in a little bit right there. I cut this slice off the top, cut in a little bit there, and now I have a nice stand to put it right directly above my other laptop to have some dual screens. So first I've got a USB hub here so I can turn the screen on and off just with a button, and my printers and my mouse are all connected there. And then I run paratext on the top screen, and then down below I can have Logos opened, and then also I can have this open as well. This is called Express Scribe transcription software. It's free for home use, non-commercial use. And what this helps me do is it helps me listen back to the scriptures in a source language that I understand. In this case, it's Spanish. And I can control the speed. So I can listen to it very slowly, and it remembers where I left off. So I can be listening to the Spanish while looking at the Hebrew and looking at the back translation here. So just a quick look at my screen here. I usually have the original language, then the commentary or translation helps. In this case, it's the UBS translation helps for Joshua. And then here I have the original, the text, the translated text. In this case, it's Chatino. And then up here I have various translations in Spanish. So I have a selection, I have RV, I have NIV, I have DHH, and then I have some English, and then down here I have this. Now, one of the advantages of doing it with this setup is to be able to have your notes open down below and not obscure this screen space while you're looking at your different windows. So for instance, if I want to insert a note right here, so I'll go to insert a note. What happens is it opens up down here in Paratext automatically puts it down here. You got a nice big window to work on your note and at the same time be able to look at all of the information you need here. So that's a huge advantage. I highly recommend it just for that alone. Then the other advantage is that you can really take advantage of all the helps in Logos. So this is my usual Logos layout. First, I've got some translations here. I've got Reina Valera in Spanish. Then I got the UBS handbook, which is also the same as this in Paratext, so that's redundant, but sometimes it's not. Then I've got some commentaries. In this case, I've got some Nikot open that usually will track with whatever book I'm working on. If I put it in there, it'll open up the Nikot that applies to that. I've got NLT, I've got the BHS apparatus, and then I've got, well, this is a redundance of NICOT. Then I've got some more versions here. Dios habla hoy, NIV, ESV. And then I've got the Lexham Discourse Hebrew Bible. So this helps point out some discourse issues in the Hebrew text. I've got the BHS, and then a few other miscellaneous things here for the moment. So this is a really good workspace that I recommend, because having it up here helps your posture if you're mainly looking up here for the majority of your work. And so this screen right here, this is a 15-inch screen. It's 1080p, and it will run you about $150 on Amazon. I'm not sure what the price is currently. And then this laptop here, which is super thin, super light, one of the best ones I've ever used. This ran me $400 on eBay used, and I think new it's usually $1,000 or upwards of $1,000. Now, one of the advantages of a touchscreen on the go with checking and paratext is you can it really is helpful to be able to scroll with your finger in these different windows. And one of the things I love is I can, when I'm cycling through notes, I can just use my thumb and keep this on my lap, and the ergonomics is super improved as opposed to just moving around my finger on this touchpad. It helps a ton to be able to navigate with my fingers, and combination with the keyboard. So I highly recommend getting a tactile screen this size with a mechanical keyboard. I mean, a full keyboard, not one of those flimsy like Surface Book style keyboards. Because this dedicated keyboard and the hinge really helps the ergonomics when you're traveling and when you're trying to change your ergonomic environment and switch out different positions that you're sitting in or working in. Now, to set this up so that you have this screen below, and then when you move your mouse up, it goes up into this screen without having to try to figure out whether you go left or right, as in most cases. You have to know something about Windows 10 to be able to set this up. So let me show you. If you go here to I'm going to hit this shortcut to get to the screens, the screen menu. Okay, so I have it here on extend. Okay, so that's what you're going to want. But normally when you extend the screen, like I said, it's going to go from side to side. And you don't want that in this case because that's not intuitive. So once I have it set on extend, then I can go here, right click on my desktop, and display settings. Now look at this. See, normally when you have it extended, you'll see it like this. But all you have to do, it's really simple. You just have to click and drag the second screen to the above position. And then you're done. Or you can put it below. And then you hit apply, and that's how simple it is to set that up. So once again, I hope this is helpful to any of you who are in the same kind of work, and we will continue to share. I'll continue to share any other kinds of suggestions I have in the future. So this is the setup. Thanks for watching.